Hey everyone, welcome back. So this is going to be another look through my stats on Letterboxd, and today we're going to be looking through my most watched movies. Now this again has some caveats, so this is just the most watched movies that I've logged on Letterboxd, so this may not be like for my entire life. This is just going to be in the last handful of years that I've used Letterboxd, what movies have just gone on, watch and repeat over and over again. So I watch a lot of movies, as you guys probably know by now, so that you don't always get time to re-watch a lot as well as watch new ones. It's a fine balance to try and keep. Now I'm going to go through the list here. There's going to be some explaining to do, I'm sure, along the way. So stick with me. I'll try and justify myself where I need to or where I can. But otherwise, let's just have a look and see what films have had the most re-watches since using Letterboxd. So again, kicking off here, it was 6 times logged on Letterboxd, is no surprise to anyone, The Labyrinth. So yeah, Labyrinth is obviously my favourite film of all time, so that's no surprise to anyone there. Now, 5 times being logged here is The Burning. So yeah, we got The Burning from, when is that one from? 1981. So yeah, 1981, The Burning. So, camp slasher movie, very similar. It could be in the same universe as the Friday the 13th movies. It's that sort of like close to those. But arguably better than the first Friday the 13th. Might be a controversial statement, because you kind of get everything you end up getting through the Friday the 13th series, but in that first movie, if that makes sense. It's one of those movies that didn't have like 10 sequels to follow. It kind of did everything quite well in the first one, whereas Friday the 13th obviously had the twist, and then it built up all the things over the series that everyone loves from that thing, I would say. Now this is going to be, you're going to find these in here, so this is going to be the Christmas watches. So yeah, I must have used Letterboxd maybe for 5 years, maybe that makes sense if I've watched this every 5 times. So Muppets Christmas Carol, an absolute staple for me. Watch it clearly every year. Yeah, just fun. I remember loving this as a kid, having a VHS. Watch it now with my my little one, so it's definitely something that's going to be passed on from generation to generation, which I'm sure it's done for a lot of people. Now my big fun summer movie, just like this is where I get into this is where I love the part of the year where I get into the time of year it's warm enough to go in my garage and boot up that whole kind of like little cinema system I've got going in there. It's quite a basic setup. It's an old 5.1 system with a projector and literally 2 bits of plyboard, which I bought during lockdown. Painted white, filled some filler in between the crack in the centre. That is how basic it is. It's propped up on 2 car stands. It's nothing fancy, but it is amazing for me. I just watch so many good things on there. The screen is over 100 inches when you it's not like a normal screen where it's measured. It's literally 2 bits of plyboard. Sorry, plasterboard. I keep saying plyboard. But yeah, it's just my little kind of like haven each year, and I love when the weather's so nice that I can just get in there in the evening. It's not cold. I've got a hammock set up in there, crack open a beer or a cider, and I just chill out and watch a movie. And this is the kind of like pinnacle for me of doing that when I get to watch Piranha. So Piranha 3D from when's this? It's got to be early 2000s. Oh, 2010. Okay. Yeah, just love that. It's just so much fun, and obviously it's just like set at the beach. It's set near the sea. One of my favourite things to see in films. Obviously, it's just got Kelly Brook in there as one of the main characters as well. And you've just got even the gore as well. The gore in this is amazing. When you get to the part where the piranhas are actually out and getting people, attacking people, you'll see people's faces coming off. Oh, it's just so much fun. Okay, next one. So we got 4 times I've rewatched Home Alone. This is going to be another Christmas kind of like based rewatch there. 3 times for Eurotrip. So again, if you follow the channel, the early 2000s comedies are definitely one of the my favourite things to go back to. Now we've got Wicked. So again, this was pretty much mostly because of my young one. So this is where I start justifying myself here. Don't get me wrong, I quite like the film. I think I give it 3 stars, but yeah, it's fine. But my little one really enjoyed it, so we watched that one several times. So from 2011 we've got the In-Betweeners movie, just an absolute joy. Love that movie. Just lads, not the most popular lads, just going out having fun, cringe comedy at its best in certain places. Yeah, just absolutely love it. Next one was the Mario Brothers movie. Again, my little one. We both enjoyed this one. So yeah, the first one anyway. So yeah, I'll quite happily rewatch that one. Another Christmas one, so Die Hard. Surprised I've only logged that 3 times because I've logged other Christmas ones more. So maybe I must have skipped a year or two with that one. But yeah, pretty much every Christmas I like to get that on a rewatch. Now, Rob Zombie's Halloween. What is that doing up here as in 2007 as one of the most rewatches? I've done that 3 times apparently since Letterboxd. I think I know why. I think I watched the theatrical cut and then I wanted to check out the director's cut. So that explains 2 of them. I'm not sure about the third one, but there we go. Team America, again, early 2000s, 2004, 3 times rewatched since having Letterboxd here. Yeah, that one was a lot of fun. Just absolutely love that. So many good lines in there. You know, giving him the secret signal to do, where he's shaking his hands and face all over the place. And then when it comes to it, they're like, oh, look, he's marking us. Do you trust me, Gary? Another great line from the film. We have no intelligence. I can just quote that movie all day long. Then we've got Friday the 13th Part 3. I've seen that one 3 times, so maybe that's my most rewatched Friday the 13th movie. There we go, didn't know that. So we've got Spider-Man No Way Home. I've watched that 3 times apparently as well. The Notebook, I've logged that twice, so yeah, it's no surprise I do enjoy that movie. Die My Love, I watched that one pretty close, rewatched it pretty close by, which is quite uncommon for me. That's another twice watched movie. The Lion King, arguably my favourite animated movie of all time from 1994. I've seen that one twice. The Sandlot, another movie that I've obviously most of these movies I should have shouted about quite a few times if I've seen them more than once. But yeah, that one's been logged twice on my Letterboxd account. Really enjoyed that one. Very late to the party with it, but it made no difference. 1993 movie, superb if you like those coming of age, Stand By Me-esque type movies. Definitely check out The Sandlot. Now this one I do need to try and justify. Horrid Henry the movie, so from 2011. Now I can only guess that I probably saw this one and completely forgot I'd seen it, and then my little one probably wanted to rewatch it, and I think it was a 3D one, so I wanted to watch it in 3D to check that out, and I had no recollection of watching it the first time round. But yeah, terrible film, didn't enjoy that one. Jurassic Park, again, twice there, so I watched that one in 3D. This is where now I'm probably starting to get the 3D movies come back up. Undertone, now that is a mistake. I haven't watched Undertone twice, I've watched it once. I saw another movie called Undertone at a HorrorCon somewhere a few years back, which I mistakenly logged as this movie, and that's why it's showing us twice, but I haven't seen it twice. Yeah, Undertone, good start, really creepy start. Great first act, great second act, poor third act for me. That's how that film kind of goes out. Loop Track, again, I've spoken about this one a few times on the channel. Watched that twice. I showed some mates of mine because I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so guy just goes out into the woods, wants to get away from everyone. People just seem to be sticking to him like a magnet. As soon as the very few people in the forest do come across him, they seem to want to just hang out with him, which is not what he wants. He's dealing with something we don't really know about, and then yeah, great final act on that one. It'll make or break a lot of people's viewing experience, that final act. Made it for me though. Leprechaun 2, so this is another one of those movies I just like to chill out in the hammock with, just watching it in an evening in the summertime. So I watched that one twice. Jackass the movie, again, just my era of comedy and film, 2002. Just chaps throwing himself around, blowing stuff up. Yeah, just big dumb fun, which is what I'm all about for comedy. Logged that one twice. Friday the 13th, the remake from 2009. Again, that time period, 2009. Seen that one twice. Yep, pretty good remake. I like that it does pretty much gather together it's like a greatest hits for me of the initial run of Friday the 13th movies, and kind of like blends those all into the one movie. So I do like that about it. The Monkey, if you know me and The Monkey, I watched it, really wanted to enjoy it, didn't enjoy it, couldn't believe I didn't enjoy it, so much I had to buy it and rewatch it again. I still didn't really enjoy it, so I've seen that one twice for that reason. Nanny McPhee, big surprise for me. So a 2005 movie, which I watched again with my little one. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It had like this magical score over the whole thing, which just drew me back to the 90s kids films that I really grew up on and enjoyed. So yeah, and what Nanny McPhee, it was a surprise. I really enjoyed that one. Jason X. Now I love Jason X. 2001. Again, this is that anything from like the year 2000 to 2010 is just like peak. Where I was really having a great time watching movies. So these are full of nostalgia. Anything from that sort of time period. Next one along is just the same example, apart from it's just out of that bracket I mentioned. So Hall Pass from 2011. I went back to this one. Saw it as a young guy, as a teenager, quite liked it. Saw it again as a older guy now with my own kind of family setup, and it hit me more because I'm more kind of like in line with the age and the scenarios that the guys are facing in the movie, so I can relate to it a lot more. But yeah, I did enjoy that on a rewatch. That was really good. Scrooged, so another one that I kind of put on most Christmases or some Christmases, so I do enjoy that one with Bill Murray. I remember seeing that really young as a kid and being kind of creeped out by the floating, like young child looking ghost. That one used to creep me the hell out. Black Xmas. So again, another one, a bit like The Monkey. Like it's kind of a bad movie. I don't know why I like it so much. I don't even think I like it so much. I just keep rewatching it. It's from 2006 and it's got that kind of cast from that era. It's probably just one of those nostalgia things. A movie called Evil Toons. I've seen that twice now. It's just a fun. I think is it Dick Miller? Dick Miller's in this one briefly. When these girls go into this house to go clean it out for this guy, like this big house, and then these evil cartoon characters basically come to life, and yeah, mischief ensues, shall we say. Definitely one for adults, not one for kids. Twice watched E.T., so again, childhood staple for me. Everyone knows E.T., absolutely love that movie. Ebola Syndrome, so it was so good you can't watch it just once. I watched this one and just, if you've seen Ebola Syndrome, it doesn't hold back on almost anything. It's just this guy who goes around spreading Ebola everywhere and does all sorts of other horrendous things along the way. It was one of those films that I enjoyed. Is enjoyed the right word? Kind of is. So much. When some mates were over, I think I made them watch it, and again, they luckily had the same sort of sense of humour / interest as me in terms of how bizarre that film was. Salem's Lot. Now, this is one that I really wanted to love. Watched it quite a while back, didn't really love it. Then I had the chance of seeing it on the big screen in 4K, and I watched it again because I thought, how everyone loves this movie, how can I be wrong? And I still didn't love it. I just find it so long and boring. I'm really sorry. That's probably annoyed a lot of people. I know it was to do with maybe being a TV based thing a while back, but and they've put together, but it's fine. It's fine. It's just not for me. It's not for me. I'm happy that other people enjoy that movie. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. If there's such a thing as a guilty pleasure, this could be it. So I absolutely love this one. I watch it more times than I do the original movie. Just love that the whoever survives from the original one reappears, and they go on this sort of like they win a holiday to go off to the Bahamas. I just love that island setting. The storm rolls in, and there's another killer on the loose. So yeah, just really enjoy that one. Okay, so I don't know how many movies I talked about there, probably quite a lot. So I'm going to stop it there because I can just keep going on and on and on, I think. But that's where my kind of diary preview for all these movies I've watched more than once ends on my screen. So yeah, I'm going to call it a day there. Again, I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you want to follow me at Letterboxd, I do log everything I watch on there pretty much. I don't even know what my name is. Ash Movies, there you go. So that's what I'm under. I'll link it down below if I can think of it. But yeah, if you want to find out what else I'm watching or what I think of movies, then that's where I'm at. So thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, bye.